Hey guys, Thunder E here, and welcome to our live review of the animated movie Batman Bad Blood. And with me is Mr. Lou Rod. How's it going, man?
Doing good, doing good. How are you doing?
Good, good. All right, let's jump right in. This is going to be a short one. It's not a long hangout video. It's probably about 10 minutes or so. And I mean 10 minutes, so we're on the clock. So Batman Bad Blood is is the next in the series in the animated movies from WB. Here it is. This is the cover art here, and it's part of the same universe. This is almost like a direct sequel to Batman and Robin, which was the last animated movie they had. And I have to say, though, I was impressed in this. I didn't like Batman and Robin. I just didn't like that. I could lament for hours about that. But first off, Lou, what were your thoughts on Batman Bad Blood?
I enjoyed it. I found it entertaining. It was fun.
Lou, we're looking at you, though. I'm looking at myself. I can't see you. You might want to unshare the screen for a second. Go ahead.
Hey, you just get my voice.
Yeah.
It was a fun anime, one of the better ones I've seen in a while. I've enjoyed quite a few of them. Batman, like you said, the Batman and Robin one it was okay. It wasn't their best. And then what was the one before that one? That Justice League Gods, that shit was crazy, but
Yeah,
I liked
see,
it.
that's the thing that I like those kinds of animated movies. You know, the Justice League Gods, the bigger ones. Even there was a Batman story, but one that was bigger. You know, the Batman Robin felt like a smaller story. But moving on to this, Batman Bad Blood introduces a bunch of characters. We get to see Dick Grayson again. We also get to see a Batwoman. This is a different Batwoman, not Barbara Gordon, so I'll just put it that way. We also get to see Damian Wayne, basically the latest Robin who died and is back again in the comic books. And we got to see Batwing, Lucius Fox's son. What I liked was the fact that it brought all the characters together. It didn't feel messy. It was organic because the story starts off Batman is dead or is missing, and Nightwing has to basically take over for a little bit. And it's one of those things where you get that little. I like the fact that, like, Damian was like, I'm closer to Batman than you ever would be, and Batwoman was like, you're too short, you little twerp.
I will say that Damien makes me want to kick his ass.
Yeah, I see. I'm just thinking, like, I know a lot of people, like, Sam loves Damien. I don't like Damien as Robin. I don't. I mean, like, to me, my favorite Robin was always Dick Grayson, Nightwing. Just because, especially when he grew up to be Nightwing. I mean, the guy has the best leadership qualities out of everyone from that, like, family tree. He's not as mean and crazy as Batman. That's why he can't be Batman. There's just no way.
He sucks as Batman.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he's just not he's a different kind of superhero. I mean, he's not Batman, so I definitely like that. What do you think about the storyline itself?
Storyline was good. I mean, it shows that Talia is just nuts. She's doing all this to have Batman be her love interest, really?
Yeah, I mean, Talia's always had that thing where so if you guys, let me summarize the plot quickly. Like I said, Batman's missing, and then you find out that he's been kidnapped. And of course, it's Talia. It's pretty early on, so it doesn't really spoil much. And I forgot to say, this will have some spoilers, not too much. So you see it there, but Talia jumps in, and she's trying to achieve the same thing her father has done, but in her own way that doesn't make any sense, especially to the League of Shadows, especially the way the League of Shadows does stuff. You could, like you said, you can sense how, she still wants to have Batman wrapped around his fingers, considering, the way she had her son was not through Batman's consent. He was technically date raped. Let's just call it what it is from the comic books. So, yeah, she's messed up. She really is messed up. Sorry, go ahead.
Wow. Date rape.
I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Talia, really? You had to stoop that low? At least in the Dark Knight Returns, it was a mutual consent.
Yeah, it was. In this one, not so much. I mean, I like that. I like seeing Lucius Fox in there. What about the villains? Did you like the villains in this one, or did you feel they were like I felt they were forgettable? What do you think?
Dude, what was up with Walrus Man? Where the hell he come from?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Could you share some images for us? I mean, we have like I think we have an image of like a bunch of the villains there.
Yes, we
Um,
do.
the villains were other than Talia, who of course you knew. You have Heretic, who's like dead center right there.
This one?
Walrus dude, Heretic is in center. Walrus is on the far left. I know the lady with the katana is called Onyx. The other two, the guy with the red mask, no name. The guy was like with the electric suit, uses electricity. And the last dude, I really don't know. So, I mean, a bunch were really forgettable. Onyx, I remembered quite well, even though she had no lines at all. She didn't say anything.
She didn't say much.
But she was memorable. I would say, I put it that way.
Yeah, and so was this dude. He was memorable too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was like the fighter that always got beaten up. Like he looked like he could fight, but everybody beat him up. Everyone beat him up.
That's why he was memorable, because he got taken out by a wall or the roof.
Everyone beat him up. You know what I mean? Like he was one of those people where you're like, oh, you know, you're supposed to be, you know, a good fighter, but not really. But yeah, I mean, it was good. It was a good storyline. I believe it's available now on either on demand or like digital download, and it comes out DVD on the 31st. I would say, okay, how would you rate it? Would you rate it? Is this a buy? Is this a must buy, a rental, or a pass?
Well, is it worth $20? No.
So that means it's a rental.
But if you get it on sale for $14.99 at some retailers, then I'd get it if you like the animated, because it seems to be WB makes some really good animated films.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. I mean, going on your path, I would say for me it's a rental.
It's worthy of an on sale buy or rental only if you want it for your collection. If you don't want it for your collection, then just rent it.
Yeah, I would put it as it's a solid rental. Definitely not up to par as say Justice League War or even some of some of the older stuff. I want you know like the Flash storyline, which is
Flashpoint Paradox.
Flashpoint Paradox. I want them to go back to stories like that. I get they're trying to get into the little Batman storylines, but I think they need to go back to Kevin Conroy for the voice of Batman. Just because I just didn't feel like he was Batman. It was, you know, it was like it almost felt like it was young Batman, even though he has a kid.
Well, you are getting him back.
Yeah.
When they decide to release the Killing Joke.
True. We have a couple quick questions before we round up here. Chicago Herb says, Batman vs Superman, what do you think? Quickly, what do you think? I know you're excited to see it, so you might as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. I mean, let's be real. Batman will never win. He has to resort to using kryptonite if that's the case. And if we get Superman's Zod version where he just snaps his neck, Batman will be taken out within the first 2 minutes.
I'm excited for it. I think to me, it's going to be the best movie ever, especially that we got to see the image logo of Darkseid in the new release images. So we'll talk more about that on Friday. Join us for Comic Crunch.
What would have been hot in that one teaser where he says, "Do you bleed?" And Superman just takes off with that little smirk, and he says, "You will." Superman comes back and says, "What'd you say, fool? You know I could hear you."
Yeah. And then Mike Tech says, I know you guys are talking about Batman right now, but I'm curious, who do you think would win between Justice League versus the Avengers? Who do you think?
That's a good one.
That's easy.
Who are you going with? The Justice League?
Justice League will wipe the Avengers, man.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Remember, the Avengers have a Hulk.
Yeah, I know. So Hulk and Superman are going. Let's call it to be fair, right? Instead of a long argument, it's a tie. Just put it as a tie there on that fight, right? You still got Aquaman, who is stronger than the rest of the Avengers, right?
Well, they go get their water guy, Namor.
Namor's not as strong as Aquaman. And then you still have Wonder Woman, who is a better fighter than everybody in that group combined. And she's
I
almost as
mean,
strong as Superman. Then you have Batman. And yeah, everybody say Tony Stark is smart. Yeah, he is. Batman is just as smart.
yeah, but I don't see Batman fighting Tony Stark. I'd see him fighting more of a Captain America.
Yeah, fighting Captain America. Yeah. And then you still have the Flash, who is faster than Quicksilver is slow. He runs the speed of sound. This is what it is.
Seriously, he got taken out by bullets.
Yeah, exactly. So that's out of the question. And then you got Cyborg, who's the techno guy.
Okay, he fights Iron Man.
Yeah. And he probably will hack into his armor and turn that thing off. It's like, go away.
Or the Vision fights Superman.
No, the Vision will fight Green Lantern.
It's not even a fair fight.
Exactly. I told you. Jail. Done.
No, the Vision would just... There's nothing that Green Lantern could do to the Vision.
No, are you serious? Oh, dude, you need to go read your Green Lantern comic books again.
What's the Green Lantern gonna do? Hit him with a ring power? The Vision could just...
No.
Don't
Remember, the ring's power is only dependent on your imagination and willpower.
But now, which Green Lantern you want to go with? The stupid idiot Hal Jordan who likes to think of dumb shit like trains?
No, not that Hal Jordan though. I'm talking about like the hardcore Hal Jordan, the one that in the comic books just made a bunch of Superman to fight somebody. I mean, it's easy. I mean, if I was Hal Jordan, I'd be like this. You want to fight? Sure. All right, Superman, go deal with it. Done.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so I'll put it that way. Let me see. Eagle says, can you say hi to me? Hi. Lumi says the crossover with Superman 1. Yes. And look, Wonder Woman will beat Thor. Sorry, Lumi. Done. Like Thor is out the window. Thor is strong. Wonder Woman is just as strong, and she's a better fighter. He's not a good fighter. And
My mom is Batman.
to be said, my mom is Batman. Mike Texas, Avengers has Thor. Yeah, but Wonder Woman versus Thor. I give that fight to Wonder Woman.
I don't know.
I give that fight to Wonder Woman.
What's she do? Lasso his ass to get the truth?
There's only one person who can beat Wonder Woman, it's Superman. That's pretty much it. And Thor can definitely not beat Superman. That's even the side part.
DC has the better heroes in a way.
Yeah. It's just sorry.
They just executed poorly.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you really want to put it this way, Flash can technically beat all of them. Flash is the scariest superhero out there. If he ran as fast as he could constantly, done. Mike says, I'm still up in the air. Well, yeah, you could be, but I mean, I'll put it this way. I mean, the Avengers, if you use the film version of Avengers and film version of Justice League that's going to come, Flash would beat Quicksilver, Kumar. Sorry. The Avengers are going to have a hard time because they have a lot of weaker characters. I mean, they're smart, but then again, the one person who I give for the best planning is Batman. So you have that as your ace. Strategist, beyond belief. I mean, it's the guy that sat down and planned
But
how to
who
take out
stopped Scarlet Witch?
No, wait. What?
That bitch crazy.
Look, before even Superman, look, this is what Batman would tell as a strategy. Superman, please blow all these little people away. I will deal with Cap, and then you can face Hulk. Done. I'm just saying.
Scarlet Witch will find a way to zap all their powers away.
Yeah, right. Scarlet Witch would go to Wonder Woman. She'd be like, bitch.
And then she'll just go to Batman and flick her little thing into his head, and that mofo will be seeing bats all day.
It's Batman though. Look, if Batman can decide to go toe to toe against Superman, Scarlett Johansson. Sorry, I see Scarlett Johansson. Black Widow. You mean? Sorry, I was even thinking of Black Widow, but Scarlet Witch is one that can be deadly because of her her magic powers. So that's the one that could be an X factor in there.
That's what I said, Scarlet.
Yeah. So somebody I was thinking about Black
Not
Widow.
the Black Widow. The Black Widow, I'm sorry to say, she's cool on screen and all, but she'd get flicked real quick.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, that is it. Before we continue, we're trying to make this a short review. I knew questions are going to come in and we start talking about something else, but definitely join us on Friday, 7 p.m. for Comic Crunch. We'll definitely talk more about this. We can continue our Avengers versus Justice League discussion. And according to us, Batman Bad Blood is a rental. It's a good rental. It's something you can definitely check out. So if you have an Android or iOS device, I think you can download and rent it there. So that might be a good option there, as well as also on Amazon and other outlets. So guys, thank you very much. Yes, the movie Superman will just whoop everyone's butt. Thank you very much. I definitely agree. But catch us on Friday.
You are just a Superman biased.
And always enjoy your entertainment. Look, if Superman went against Professor X, he's got a problem. He will lose.
Everybody has a problem if they go up against Professor X.
Except
he'll get in their head.
Except Batman. You know why?
Oh, yeah, because Batman has a magical Magneto helmet.
No. When Professor X gets into his messed up mind, he's gonna just quit. Professor X is like, "Oh my god, it's so dark. What is this crap? I'm out of here."
That's a good question. Out of the X-Men, who do they fight?
Look, if the one mind, if Batman wanted to screw with Professor X, he would send the Joker to go fight him. You do not want to go in that hellhole what his mind is at all.
Yeah, he's just psychotic.
I'll give you a quick example. There's a villain, not a villain, he's like a bad guy on DC, or not a bad guy, but he comes around to mess with Superman. It's Mitchell. It starts with an M. I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. But this guy's from the fifth dimension. He has great powers. He messes around with Superman, he turns Superman to a baby, all that kind of stuff. It's one of those like silly episodes they do in the comic books. So he comes over to Joker. And Joker's like, "Give me some of your powers." He's like, "No, I won't give you my powers." And basically, Joker's like, "Just give me 1%." It's like, "Sure." He gave Joker 1% of his powers. Joker imprisoned the guy, basically tortured Batman for 1,000 years, and took over the whole world. That's how messed up he is. So I don't think Professor X would like to go inside to find out what's inside there.
I like that one's response. I would quit.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Join us on Friday, and always enjoy your entertainment.